The sound of champagne flutes clinking, laughter, and a pulsing, up-tempo dance beat from a glamorous party. The music suddenly cuts out, replaced by the sound of a single, ringing phone that goes to voicemail. It was the most exclusive invitation in Hollywood. A golden ticket to the inner sanctum of American celebrity power. And Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, reportedly had it in her hand. But when the night arrived, her seat was empty. The message she intended to send was one of selective royalty. But the message the world received was a chilling echo of a painful royal past. Meghan Markle's deliberate and calculated no-show at Kris Jenner's legendary birthday bash has ignited a firestorm. But the controversy isn't really about a party. It's about a pattern. A pattern of behavior that critics are now directly comparing to the very system of royal service and sacrifice that Prince Harry was once duty-bound to uphold. In one seemingly simple decision to stay home, Meghan may have inadvertently revealed the fundamental contradiction at the heart of the Sussex brand and reminded the world of what Harry left behind. First, let's establish the stakes of this party. This wasn't just any gathering. A Kris Jenner birthday is a strategic summit of American pop culture. Attendance signals you are inside the fortress of modern fame. For Meghan and Harry, building their commercial empire in California, this network is their most valuable currency. So why would she snub it? Sources close to the Sussexes suggest the decision was a calculated brand protection move. The Kardashian-Jenner brand, while powerful, is often seen as commercially potent but culturally controversial. Meghan's team, we are told, is meticulously curating her image to be seen on the level of the Clooneys and the Obamas, this serious Hollywood elite, and felt that being photographed amid the reality TV glamour would be a step down. It was a decision based on a hierarchy of fame. But in trying to climb that ladder, Meghan committed the very sin she accused the palace of: elitism and snobbery. The sound of a film reel whirring, clicking into place. And the critics pounced. Because this incident is a perfect, tiny microcosm of the larger criticisms leveled against Meghan. It's not about the party, it's about the principle. Criticism 1. The selective empathy paradox. The Sussex brand is built on a platform of inclusivity, of breaking down barriers, and of not being defined by outdated hierarchies. So how does that square with publicly snubbing a family for being the wrong kind of famous? It paints a picture of empathy that is, in fact, highly selective and conditional on social status. Criticism 2. The commercial caste system. In essence, Meghan is accused of creating her own commercial caste system. She rejected the royal one, where birthright was king, only to establish a new one in Hollywood, where the right kind of fame is queen. The hierarchy changed, but the act of ranking and excluding remained the same. Criticism 3. The Invictus snub. The most damning comparison now being made online is to the Invictus Games. Prince Harry built an entire event based on the power of inclusion, where the only entry ticket is sacrifice and resilience. By refusing to show up at a party for perceived brand reasons, Meghan's actions stand in stark, uncomfortable contrast to the very ethos of her husband's life's work. The sound of a military drum cadence, which then fades into the sound of a Hollywood camera shutter. This is where the controversy transcends Meghan and strikes at the heart of Prince Harry's own complicated legacy. For 10 years, Harry lived by a rigid code of service. As a senior royal, you don't get to choose your engagements based on personal preference or brand alignment. You show up. You shake hands. You make small talk. You represent the crown, whether you're at a children's hospital in London or a diamond mine in Botswana. The duty is in the doing, not in the desirability of the event. The late Queen Elizabeth II was the master of this. She understood that her role wasn't about her personal comfort. It was about showing unwavering respect for the institution and the people she served, regardless of the context. This was the never complain, never explain ethos in action. When Meghan dodges a party for brand reasons, it reminds everyone that Harry has traded a life of inescapable duty for a life of curated choice. And the ghost of that abandoned duty now haunts their every commercial decision. The question becomes, did he escape the gilded cage, or did he simply swap it for a different one made of brand partnerships and PR strategies? The sound of a cash register drawer slamming shut. Beyond the philosophical arguments, this party snub may be a catastrophic business miscalculation. In Hollywood, Perception is reality. And the perception now circulating in elite circles is that the Sussexes are difficult, arrogant, and believe they are above the very machine that powers the city. Kris Jenner isn't just a party host. She is a kingmaker. Her endorsement can launch a product into the stratosphere. Her subtle disapproval can freeze you out of deals you never even knew were on the table. By snubbing the matriarch, Meghan hasn't just offended a family. She has potentially alienated the entire network that family controls. Future collaborations, endorsements, and even their standing with streaming giants who work closely with the Jenner empire could be in jeopardy. It's a high-stakes game of social chess, and Meghan may have just sacrificed her queen. The irony is profound. They left the UK to escape what they felt were suffocating rules and hierarchies. But in California, they have walked into a different jungle with its own, equally ruthless set of rules. And by refusing to play the game, they risk being left with no kingdom at all. The sound of two different crowds cheering, then booing, overlapping. Ultimately, this controversy highlights the impossible, no-win situation the Sussexes have created for themselves. If she had gone to the party, she would have been criticized for embracing vulgar celebrity culture and abandoning her dignified royal bearing. By not going, she is criticized for being a snob and a hypocrite. There is no move that pleases everyone, because their very existence is a paradox, a commercial entity trying to leverage a non-commercial, duty-based heritage. The Jenner party snub is more than a gossip item. It is a symbol of a battle between two worlds that cannot be reconciled. It's a reminder that every choice is a rejection of something else. And for Prince Harry, the ghost of the services he left behind will always be the measuring stick against which his new life is judged. The party is over, but the conversation about what it truly means to be of service has only just begun. So what's the verdict? Was Meghan's party dodge a smart brand strategy or a tone-deaf mistake? Does Harry's past service entitle them to a different set of rules? The comments are open for your judgment. The lines between royalty and celebrity have never been blurrier. To follow this story as it continues to unfold, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for our latest analysis.